everyone, in this video I'm going to show you different ways of using the word bagaimana. We'll start with something simple. This one is quite straightforward. It means how. Bagaimana kabarmu? So instead of the standard apa kabar, how are you? You could use this expression, bagaimana kabarmu? But in spoken Indonesian, bagaimana becomes gimana. Gimana kabarmu? Gimana kabarnya? Gimana kabar ibumu? How's your mother? Gimana keadaan di sana? How's the situation there? Gimana mereka tahu namaku? How do they know my name? Gimana kamu tahu jawabannya? How do you know the answer? Gimana ujianmu? How's your exam? Next, how to. To use the word bagaimana to mean how to. It's usually followed by the word cara. So it becomes bagaimana cara. This expression literally means how, way. Bagaimana cara. Let's see some examples. Bagaimana cara membuat nasi goreng? Bagaimana cara mengeja kata menggonggong? Bagaimana cara merubah kebiasaan? Bagaimana cara menggambar kucing? Bagaimana cara membuat nasi goreng? How to make fried rice? Bagaimana cara mengeja kata menggonggong? How to spell the word menggonggong? Bagaimana cara merubah kebiasaan? How to change a habit? Bagaimana cara menggambar kucing? How to draw a cat? Now I'm going to show you how to use the word bagaimana to mean how about, what about, and what if. We'll start with how about. It's usually followed by the word kalau. Bagaimana kalau? Bagaimana kalau means literally means how, if. Let's see some examples. Hari Minggu kita mau kemana? Bagaimana kalau kita nonton film? Hari Minggu kita mau kemana? Means on Sunday, where are we going? Bagaimana kalau kita nonton film? How about we watch a movie? Another example. Malam nanti kita mau makan apa? Bagaimana kalau kita makan ayam panggang? Malam nanti kita mau makan apa? Tonight, later, what are we going to eat? Bagaimana kalau kita makan ayam panggang? How about we eat grilled chicken? Next, what about? If you add dengan to bagaimana, so it becomes bagaimana dengan, it means what about. Bagaimana dengan literally means how with. Let's see some examples. Suppose A says, kita ke restoran berempat saja. And then B says, bagaimana dengan adikmu? Kita ke restoran berempat saja. We are going to a restaurant, just the four of us. Bagaimana dengan adikmu? What about your brother or sister? Adikmu means younger siblings. It could be a brother or a sister. Another example. A says, kita nonton film sekarang. Kita berangkat sekarang. Kamu ikut? Then B says, Bagaimana dengan PR-ku? Kita nonton film sekarang. We're going to watch a movie now. Kita berangkat sekarang. We're going now. Kamu ikut? Are you coming with us? And then B says, bagaimana dengan PR-ku? What about my homework? PR is short for pekerjaan rumah, which is homework. Pekerjaan means work. Home is rumah. Pekerjaan rumah. PR. Now we're going back to bagaimana kalau. But this time, bagaimana kalau means what if. What we talked about before, bagaimana kalau means how about. The examples that I'm going to show you now mean what if. Bagaimana kalau dia tidak suka? Bagaimana kalau mereka tiba-tiba berubah pikiran? Bagaimana kalau hujan? Bagaimana kalau dia tidak suka? Means, what if she or he doesn't like it? Bagaimana kalau mereka tiba-tiba berubah pikiran? What if they suddenly change their mind? Bagaimana kalau hujan? What if it rains? Next, we're going to look at another way Indonesians use bagaimana. When you hear sentences like bagaimana aku nggak marah or bagaimana aku nggak senang, they're not really a question. Instead, it's a rhetorical way of expressing emotions, both negative and positive emotions. Negative emotions like sadness, disappointment, anger, and positive emotions like happiness or excitement. In English, it's similar to saying, how could I not be angry? Or how could I not be happy? Let's look at some examples. And these are in informal Indonesian. Gimana aku nggak marah? Aku sudah bilang dia jangan pakai gelasku. Sekarang pecah. Gimana aku nggak kecewa? Dia janji mau datang hari ini. Tapi dia batalin lagi. Gimana dia nggak sedih? Sudah 2 hari kucingnya sakit. Gimana aku nggak seneng? Liburannya diperpanjang seminggu. Gimana aku nggak seneng? Kamu bawain aku makanan kesukaanku. Gimana aku nggak marah? Aku sudah bilang dia jangan pakai gelasku. Sekarang pecah. How could I not get angry? I told him or her not to use my glass. Now it's broken. Gimana aku nggak kecewa? Dia janji mau datang hari ini, tapi dia batalin lagi. How could I not be disappointed? She or he promised to come over today, but she or he canceled again. Gimana dia nggak sedih? Sudah 2 hari, kucingnya sakit. How could she or he not be sad? Her or his cat has been sick for 2 days. Gimana aku nggak seneng? Liburannya diperpanjang seminggu. How could I not be happy? The holiday got extended for a week. Gimana aku nggak seneng? Kamu bawain aku makanan kesukaanku. How could I not be happy? You brought me my favorite food. Moving on to using bagaimana to ask for a decision or confirmation, especially after they have some time to think about it. This is similar to saying, so? Well? How's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? What do you think? Have you made up your mind? What do you say in English? For example, gimana? Bisa ikut ke Bali gak? So what do you think? Can you come with us to Bali or not? Gimana? Bisa nggak aku pinjam mobil besok? So, what do you say? Can I or can I not borrow your car tomorrow? It's very common to add the word enggak instead of just saying bisa. Like the first sentence, for example, you could say bisa ikut ke Bali without the word enggak, or in the second sentence, bisa aku pinjam mobil besok without the word enggak. But adding enggak somehow makes it more conversational. Another example. Gimana? Mau pilih yang mana? So, what's it gonna be? Which one do you choose? The next use of bagaimana is similar, but instead of asking for a decision or confirmation, it's asking for alternatives or solutions, and it's more like a discussion. Similar to in English. So, what then? What are we going to do? What are we going to do about it? What do we do? For example, suppose you and your friends have a plan to go somewhere, but then something comes up and you can't go. So, aku sibuk Kamis ini. Jadi gimana? Kita rubah tanggalnya. Aku sibuk Kamis ini. I'm busy this Thursday. Jadi gimana? Kita rubah tanggalnya. So, what then? What do we do? Do we change the date? Another example. Restoran gak buka. Terus gimana? Mau makan siang di mana? Restoran gak buka. The restaurant is not open. Terus gimana? Mau makan siang di mana? So, what do we do? Where are we going for lunch? Next is gimana sih. This one is super common and spoken in Indonesian. It's very casual. It's a tone of disbelief, surprise, frustration. The C doesn't change the meaning much, but it adds emphasis. Kind of like, come on, really? In English. Examples with gimana sih? Gimana sih? Udah dijelasin berkali-kali, masih nggak ngerti juga. Wait, let me demonstrate this properly. Gimana sih? Udah dijelasin berkali-kali, masih juga nggak ngerti. Too fast? Let's try again. Gimana sih? Udah dijelasin berkali-kali, masih nggak ngerti juga. Better? So, yes, it means, come on. I've explained it so many times and you still don't get it. Another example. Gimana sih kamu bisa lupa ulang tahunku? How could you forget my birthday? Gimana sih kamu? Kok bisa telat terus? What's wrong with you? How come you're always late? So, gimana sih is casual, emotional, and it's often used when when someone feels annoyed, curious, surprised. It makes the sentence more feel very natural and conversational. Now I'm going to show you how to use bagaimana in indirect questions. Saya ingin tahu bagaimana dia bisa begitu cepat menjawab soal ujian. Coba jelaskan bagaimana mesin ini bekerja. Mereka bertanya, bagaimana kami menyelesaikan proyek itu? Tunjukkan padaku bagaimana cara menulis huruf ini. Aku tidak mengerti bagaimana kamu bisa berpikir begitu. Now, all of these are formal Indonesian. Saya ingin tahu bagaimana dia bisa begitu cepat menjawab soal ujian. I want to know how he can be so fast answering exam questions. Coba jelaskan bagaimana mesin ini bekerja. Try to explain how this machine works. Mereka bertanya bagaimana kami menyelesaikan proyek itu. They asked how we finished that project. Tunjukkan padaku bagaimana cara menulis huruf ini. Show me how to write this letter. Aku tidak mengerti bagaimana kamu bisa berpikir begitu. I don't understand how you think that way. Let's turn them into informal Indonesian. Number 1, saya ingin tahu bagaimana dia bisa begitu cepat menjawab soal ujian. Aku pengen tahu gimana dia bisa cepat banget jawab soal ujian. Number 2, coba jelaskan bagaimana mesin ini bekerja. Coba jelasin gimana mesin ini kerja. Mereka bertanya bagaimana kami menyelesaikan proyek itu. Mereka nanya, or tanya, gimana kita nyelesain proyek itu? Tunjukkan padaku bagaimana cara menulis huruf ini. Tunjukin ke aku gimana nulis huruf ini. The last one, aku tidak mengerti bagaimana kamu bisa berpikir begitu. Aku nggak ngerti gimana kamu bisa mikir gitu. Actually, number 2 doesn't sound natural enough. Coba jelaskan bagaimana mesin ini bekerja. Coba jelasin gimana mesin ini kerja. So, no, that doesn't sound natural. Let's fix this. Coba jelasin gimana cara kerja mesin ini. Or, coba jelasin gimana cara kerjanya mesin ini. That's better. Alright, so those are some of the main ways to use bagaimana. If I missed a few, don't worry. We'll cover them in other videos. Hopefully now it makes more sense how bagaimana works. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!